Okay, hey guys, so here we are playing the Haunted Mansion today, and you might notice that I have my audio is a lot clearer right now because I am using another mic. Let me just check if I'm recording real quick. Okay, everything is alright. Okay, let's continue. Okay, new
Hi, it's
game.
Nancy Drew. Welcome to my latest cyber mystery, Message in a Haunted Mansion.
Nancy
Choose your
sounds
difficulty
enthusiastic
level
as
to
well.
start off. If you're new to adventure games, you
Okay,
might
senior mode. Where's my clue book? Okay, so we have a
Dear
thunderstorm
Beth,
right now, and the
hello
house
from
looks
stormy
horrible.
San Francisco.
Okay,
This time I'm staying in a beautiful Victorian mansion. You'd love
okay.
the room I'm in. It's full of old Chinese furnishings and some interesting knickknacks. The owner of the house, Rose Green, is a friend of Hannah and asked me to come out and help her with some renovation work. She and her friend Abby hope to turn the place into a bed and breakfast by next month. But from what I gathered, Rose isn't sure if she can open in time. Ever since they started the renovations, they've had a lot of accidents. Could it be just bad luck, or is there something more sinister at work? I'm sure I'll find out. Love, Nancy.
Okay, so Nancy's enthusiastic that she'll find out. Okay, let me just find the page for Haunted Mansion real quick. Oh no, I can't find it. Okay, wait. Let me just flip through my book. Midnight in Salem, and I only wrote Rosemary for it. Apparently, Midnight in Salem is actually quite easy compared to the other games. Okay, Blackmore Manor. Did I not take any notes for this game? Oh no, I didn't take any notes for this game. Alright, it's okay. Let's try. If we can take good notes now, we can try. Did I even write down? I wrote in an index. Dimension is not listed in the index. Okay, now mine, now mine. We can try. Okay, I have a pen here. Let's start. Okay, so this is Nancy's room. Chinese furniture, apparently. Victorian Chinese furniture. And that is Nancy's suitcase that never changed throughout the years. I mean, it did go through some
It's locked.
some changes, I guess. Okay. Who is who? Owner of the house is Rose. Okay, so we have access to journal all the way in Nancy's room because Nancy doesn't bring it with her. Okay. 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 Nancy, why you don't bring your journal with you? Listen, my child, to the story of dreams and know that the beginning is more difficult than it seems. When the 10 daughters are reunited in order, when the four-sided box loses its border, when the eye of the phoenix is in your hand, when the bird of fire can see you again, when the moon sleeps and the sun plays, and the king of the sky shines its rays, and hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate of golden wonders. Okay, so I'm just gonna. Should I write this down? Haunted mansion. Okay. Oh, nice ink. Okay. Okay. So listen, my child, to the story. Okay. Okay. Wait, this takes place in San Francisco, right? Isn't that where the Joy Luck Club takes place? I read that book when I was in school. Okay, and I feel like it does take place in San Francisco because I remember one of the characters mentioning Frisco. That's what they call. I think that's the slang word for San Francisco, and there is a relatively large Chinese settlement there. Okay, when the And when I see the word, the 10 daughters are reunited in order. Okay, Joy Luck Club isn't 10 daughters, but it is definitely 4 daughters. Uses its border. I feel like the eye of the phoenix is actually a gemstone, like maybe is an amber or something like that. A bird of the fire is still the phoenix. Okay. I seriously hope that there's a clue in this because if not, I'm writing this down for nothing. Okay, almost done. Okay. 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 Oh, I spelled colors in the British spelling. Ah, this should be fine. Okay. Of golden wonders. Okay, let's continue now. Okay, that is the message. Oh, there's something
It's
here.
stuck. It's
Okay,
stuck.
so there is something that we have to do to get this unstuck. And there is Nancy's alarm clock, which also never changes throughout the years. I mean, it does go from an alarm clock to a phone alarm, so I guess that's some change. And there's a dragon here. Okay, the daughters of diligence earn the goal of 9 dragons. Okay, so that one is actually the kanji for daughter. It's actually not the kanji for daughter, if I'm not mistaken, and it's actually the kanji for woman. I don't take Chinese classes, but I did try to learn some Japanese. So yeah, that's actually the kanji for woman. Let's see what's the kanji for daughter. Nope. There is something that comes after for after that that means daughter. So this is just woman. Okay, or female. Okay. I guess maybe Japanese is more different than Chinese because apparently according to Google the symbol for daughter is this, but there is something that is after that, but this is the more common one because it's just nice and short. Okay. Or is it a bit different? Oh wait, I get it now. Wait, it's the same thing. Okay, now mine. There's a dragon here and some stuff that Nancy's looking at. So I'm just scanning Nancy's room before leaving. Okay, so I guess now I'm ready to leave. This game doesn't have arrows yet. Okay, I cannot look at all of them, then it's just this one. Mirror.
Hello, Nancy. I see you've arrived safely from your long journey. But I'm sensing an aura of danger around you. I can tell you're an inquisitive type, a little skeptical, and that you don't believe in ghosts.
How do you know I don't believe in ghosts?
I know many things. I know how to communicate with the spirits, and I know things about people that they don't tell me. Call it intuition or ESP. The spirits in this house are interested in you, especially since you don't believe in them. Watch out. They may give you a rough time just to get your attention.
Okay, do you think the spirits are responsible for the recent accidents, or does your intuition tell you who could be behind these accidents?
Does your intuition tell you who could be behind these recent accidents?
I'm not sure, but for some reason the name Valdez has a strong connection with this mansion.
Okay,
Well,
Van
you'll be the
Valdez.
first to know if I find a ghost floating over my bed.
Do you dare mock the supernatural? Just bear in mind what I've told you about this place. Spirits of the deceased can do unimaginable harm, especially to those who don't believe. Now, if you will please excuse me, I need to prepare myself for this evening. At that time, more will be revealed.
Oh.
Um.
Okay, so she's meditating. Oh, and it only appears when I go down like that. Okay. Alright, alright. There's a dumb meter here, which I have no idea how to activate. I like how the old games they have this really, how do I say, instrumental soundtrack. And this one has a bit of some foreshadowing, not foreshadowing, what undertones of Secrets Can Kill. I really like the old soundtrack, old game soundtrack. It's more classical ish. Okay, this is where Rose. This is Rose.
Hello, Nancy. I'm very glad you could come out here. We can
But
really
why
use
doesn't
your
the
help,
soundtrack go
seeing how
down when the
far we
dialogue
are
is
behind
playing?
schedule. Are you all ready to do some renovation work?
Yeah, because you will just give me more and more work.
I sure am. This house must have quite a history. What do you know about it?
Not very much, but Abby found some interesting old papers that might give us clues about the history of the house. They're in the parlor if you want to take a peek. There's also an old-time saloon in the basement, so it's possible the house was once a hotel.
A saloon?
A saloon? Oh, this place really does have a history. Who was the original owner?
Almost all the records on these old houses were destroyed in the Great Earthquake, so we don't know
Oh.
much about the origins of the place. Abby thinks all our accidents were caused by some restless spirit or a curse. I'm not one to believe in bad luck, but it's been one thing after another. Maybe Charlie doesn't have the expertise for these renovations, but his rates are so affordable. I sometimes wonder, though, if this old house would be worth more burned to the ground. Enough chit-chat. Hannah tells me you're a
Oh,
real pro
that's
with
a
puzzles.
odd
Take
thing
a
to
look in
say.
the corner.
Is she the
Those
culprit?
wood tiles should fit inside the inlay pattern of the floor. Abby and I tried for hours, but it's just too complicated. I'm sorry for not introducing you around, but everyone posts their schedule here in the dining room. It's kind of like Command Central. Let me know how far you get with that puzzle. And thanks again for helping us, Nancy.
Okay, I guess you're welcome. This dining table reminds me of my dining table. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, so this is the schedule I see. Louis from noon to 5 p.m., Charlie from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Abby out from 3 to 6. So she's here all the time except for when it's 3 to 6. Okay, now for now, it's 10:15. We have a drawer here with a little girl's picture and the Asia Pacific Fire Insurance Company. Yep, that's the kanji for fire. I think I should just write that down. Daughter. Okay, this one is fire. Okay, I know what the fire one looks like, but just in case, I know I wrote it wrong. Okay, wait, let me just correct it. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Okay, oh, is it a candle? The Sign of the Twisted Candles, Nancy Drew book number 9. This is actually one of the saddest books because that's the only book where. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. It's one of the saddest Nancy Drew books, I guess. New American Bed and Breakfast Monthly Top 10 Tips to Sell Your B&B, a renovation disaster, theme and design, the allure of bed and breakfast retreats, catnapping. Okay, I cannot read a single word of it because it's too small. The font is too small and blurred out. I'm not sure it's my PC display, which I don't think so. Or is it because the game is purposely did the game purposely did that? Okay. So this is where the basement is. Let's meet Charlie, or the first character that was voiced by Ned's voice actor. Okay, I kind of gave away the spoiler. I actually didn't know this, but someone pointed out to me, and they were like, "That sounds like Ned," and I was like, "Yeah, it does sound like Ned, and it
Hi, you
is
must be Nancy. My
the
name's
same voice
Charlie.
actor." Okay, nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you. Rose and Abby really have their hands full with this house.
Yeah, most of these Victorian mansions need a lot of work. But I don't mind getting my hands dirty, you know? This place will look great once it's finished.
Okay.
Do you think you'll be open in time with all of these accidents and delays?
Yeah. Well, now that you're here, sure.
You
You
don't
don't
sound
sound
convinced.
convinced.
No, I am. I mean,
Okay.
I know Rose is all concerned, but you gotta expect a few things to get out of control with these big projects. Accidents happen, you know?
I guess. I take it you have a lot of experience with historical renovations.
No, but I learned quickly. Even Lewis said so. Have you met him yet? He's helping Rose with the house. Yeah, he showed me how to do some of the remodeling work.
Okay.
No, I haven't met him yet. Does he work for Rose?
He's an antique dealer, I think. I guess he does consulting work for Rose, like on Victorian furnishings and stuff.
Do you have any idea why there's been so many accidents on this project?
I have no idea. People are blaming me, but it's not my fault. I know what I'm doing. I know how to do this work. Listen, Nancy, I really need to get back to work. I'm repairing some floorboards, so be careful walking around. Rose is looking for
Okay.
you earlier. Maybe she has something for you to do. See ya.
Oh yeah, I haven't done that floorboard thingy yet. Okay. You should look around the basement. It's a typical famous non-alcoholic drinks and how to do them. Okay, let's see. Minty's Festival Punch. This seasonal beverage is the surefire winner on cold, snowy nights. 9 cups of water, 18 ounces of cranberry juice, 15 oranges quartered, 14 ounces of lime juice, 6 tablespoons of sugar, and 9 sprigs of mint. Combine and heat ingredients in a large pot. Serve warm and 24 servings. The Ginger Whisperer. Wait for parties. 5 teaspoons of ground ginger, 19 cups of water, 12 ounces of soda water, 9 bottles of ginger ale, and 6 cups of lemon juice. Makes 20 servings. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. This one definitely has lesser juice than all of this because this is like bottles and cups. Okay, but that actually does sound delicious. Maybe I might actually try it in spite of the game and put it up already. If I try, okay. Uh, Citing the increased popularity of stage reviews and decreased charitable contributions, the Ladies Protection Society has announced a shocking new strategy for raising much needed funds for the benefit of widows and orphans in our region. No longer will the good ladies of our society hold garden parties, afternoon teas, or cakewalks to solicit contributions. Instead, these proper wives, daughters, and mothers will act on stage like common troubadours in several popular plays in order to raise money for their good works. As decent gentlemen, we should not allow the fair sex to denigrate themselves to this level of vulgarity. Women belong in the home, not upon the stage. Ouch! Scandal, horror, and outrage. Uh, okay, wait. Oh, when was this written? Looking at this, it might actually be written 100 years ago because of the price 5 cents for pants, suits from 20 cents. Yeah, this is definitely written 100 years ago. Which is it doesn't sound. I don't know what to say about this. This is weird. Okay, but definitely I guess normal for that time. Can I
I
look at
should
the?
wait until he leaves.
Okay, and what time will that be? What time does Charlie leave? Okay, I need to write this down. Noon to 5. This pen isn't. Oh no, the pen bled the next page. Charlie, 8 to 5. Okay. Abby, out from 3 to 6. I think the wooden inlay thingy is actually in this room. There it is. And it cannot be placed even a beat wrong, I guess. Great. Okay. Is this a phoenix? It's definitely a sort of a bird. I just don't know what bird it is. How do I do this? I'm already done with it. Okay, wait. I hope it doesn't. Oh, it reset. Can't I take a closer look at the one beside it? Great, it reset. Oh. Do I have to follow the wood patterns or something? Oh, maybe I do. Okay. And the song is going on repeat. I know I like the song, but not this much. Okay.
I did it!
So I should not leave even a single white gap. So that's what it is. Okay. So now I know why. Wait. It took them hours to fix this and didn't. Okay. Now, man, I'm not gonna say much. Okay. Okay. The grand hall. Okay. Upstairs. Okay, now that's just scary. You heard that? You guys heard that? I see you, someone whispered. Okay, oh no. Oh, oh, oh no. Oh, scraper. What are we gonna do with the scraper? Oh, wait, I think we have to go and get more jobs from what's her name? Rose. Where is Rose? Uh oh. Okay, wait, I think she's over here. No, not here, not here, not here. No, this is basement. Where is our friend's room? Oh, wait, we used the other stairway. No wonder.
How's that inlay puzzle coming along?
I finished it!
Wonderful! But now I've got something else for you. I set up a ladder upstairs so you can chip off the
Another
little
job.
tiles on the hallway ceiling. You'll need to look around for a chisel or paint scraper for the job. I'm not sure where Charlie keeps them.
Isn't that supposed to be Charlie's job? Why does Nancy have to do it?
How did you find Charlie?
He just showed up one day. It was really odd. I remember Abby and I were in the basement talking about hiring someone to help us. 20 minutes later, the doorbell rang and there stood Charlie.
Ooh.
How did you meet Abby?
She was the drama coach back in River Heights, and we worked on a couple of plays together. My bid on this house was too low, so she pitched in her savings to help me get the place. If it weren't for Abby, I couldn't have afforded this place.
Daw.
What is Abby planning for tonight?
She's putting on some kind of seance tonight to contact these ghosts or whatever she thinks is causing all of these accidents.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Don't work too hard.
Don't work too hard. You're giving me so much work and you're saying don't work too hard. What the heck? Okay. We go upstairs. Is she still meditating? They said this was the Victorian era. Why do the paintings look Elizabethan?
I need a paint scraper. It's locked.
And it's locked. Where did she say the key was? This is not my room. What on earth was that?
It's locked.
Ayo, open lah. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Why so many? Why is he so uptight about them? Secret attic. Okay, I need the key. Oh no, I am now beginning to sound like Nancy. Wait, what was that letter? No, it was not a letter, it was a collar. Does Nancy only wear button up shirts? I won't be surprised if she pulls on a button down shirt next. Okay, now I'm singing that.
How are the tiles coming along?
I'm all finished, but you should know what I found.
I'm sure it's very interesting, but unless it's really important, I've got other things to worry about. Let's see. If you're any good at fixing things, there's a dumbwaiter in the hallway that's not working.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Bye, Nancy.
Where do I find the key? Wait, there's that one more person I haven't spoken to, which is the Lewis guy. I'm assuming he's inside this door. Ooh, parlor. And a change of soundtrack. 1894. Okay. 1906. Dear sir, we are pleased to announce that your bid for the auction property located at 4653 California Lane has been accepted. For a free simple estate interests have now been transferred through the charitable trust set up by the property's grantor for the benefit of the Ladies Protection and Relief Society. Okay, wait, I need to know something. This was written in 1906, right? But why is the font so neat? Because one of my Nancy Drew books, I mean, not one, many of my Nancy Drew books have not been written during this time. The font was a bit blotchy. And even a lot of old documents, I've seen a lot of old documents like from the 1960s. That's not what the font looks like. This one looks like Times New Roman. Ah, or something similar to Times New Roman. Those fonts, I mean, documents from the old days do not use those fonts if I'm not mistaken.
It's good to know it's here.
Yeah, it's good to know that it's here because the fire will start. Okay. Oh, look, a phone. Let's call home. Who's Emily? Is it Emily Griffin? Wait. Or is it Emily Willoughby? Wait. Emily Crandall. Okay, actually, no. Yeah, because in the book, her name is actually Emily Willoughby. I don't know why in the Secret of the Old Clock, her name is actually Emily Griffin. I just realized something.
Hi, Bess. It's
Why is
Nancy.
Q with
Hi,
Z?
Nancy. George is here. Let me put her on the speakerphone.
Nancy?
Hi, George.
Hey, what's up?
I'm in San Francisco, helping a friend of Hannah's renovate an old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast. Unfortunately, some strange accidents have delayed the project.
Uh-oh.
Well, get this. One of the owners, Abby, thinks the place is haunted by a ghost named Valdez.
A ghost? Well, I'm glad I'm not out there.
Sounds like another case is in the works.
So tell us more about what's been going on.
Do you know anything about the
Okay.
house's history?
I met the resident handyman, Charlie. He's pretty young, and I don't think he has much experience.
Maybe he doesn't charge very much, so he's probably a good bargain for Rose.
Or maybe he's just cute.
Bess, is that all you can think about?
No.
I love
I
how
should get
best
going.
is.
Talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy!
Okay, they are more enthusiastic from the other games. 3739.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again. This is a record.
Okay, 15235553739. I like how they actually say your call cannot be completed as dialed. Like
Drew residence,
that's
Hannah
really
Groon speaking.
Hi,
that's
Hannah.
realistic. Okay,
Nancy, how
is
are
this the only
you?
time we hear
How's
Hannah in
Rose?
game? Is this the only time we hear her in game? Because the next times when you call, this is the true residence. Please leave a message after the beep, and that's the only thing we hear. And that might not even be Hannah.
Great. I'm really glad you had Rose invite me out here. Her house is so beautiful.
I'm so
Is it
happy you're
now?
out there.
Okay,
But
maybe
I'm
not on
worried
the
about all the
outside. On the
accidents
inside,
she's
yes.
having. There's just been so many.
Okay.
What has Rose said about them?
She doesn't say much, but I know they've become worse and worse. That's one of the reasons why I asked you to visit her, to see if everything is all right.
Do you suspect there's something more to these accidents?
I don't know. Rose is under a lot of pressure to open that bread and breakfast on time, and I'm worried that it may be too much for her.
I imagine the mansion was very expensive.
Rose spent her entire life savings on the house. If this doesn't work out, she won't have 30 more years to earn the money back. Well, I should let you get back to your renovation work. Thank you for calling. There's probably no reason for concern. But be on the lookout for anything unusual. Goodbye, dear.
Okay. Okay, let's try calling whoever this Emily is.
This is Emily.
Hi, Emily. It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew? I haven't heard from you in ages. How's Hannah in River Heights? You're not in San Francisco, are you, my dear?
Actually, I am. I'm helping one of Hannah's friends, Rose Green, renovate this wonderful old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast.
Seems to be the trend these days. I'll bet you're staying in the Haight-Ashbury district.
I'm not sure. The place is located on California Lane. 4653, I think is the number.
You know, you're lucky you caught me at home. I've been traveling most of these days, but after that crazy tour of Egypt. By the way, riding a camel is not as easy as it looks. My editor gave me an assignment right here in town. It'll be on the Dragons of San Francisco.
I hope you won't be riding them. What were you doing in Egypt?
Oh, you know, the usual. Pyramids, bazaars, the Sphinx.
Okay,
Well, what are you up to,
Sphinx,
Nancy?
okay.
Why'd you call? Is there anything I can help you out with?
Chinese writing
About
system.
the Chinese writing system? I seem to come across a lot of Chinese symbols.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. The Chinese have been an important part of San Francisco history for over 100 years. The symbols are called Hanzi, and each one represents a particular thing, or an idea, or an action. You find them all over on business cards, takeout cartons, artwork.
Okay.
Have you ever come across hidden rooms in Victorian mansions?
No. But I've read that many houses were only partially rebuilt after the Great Earthquake, closing off damaged rooms
When
and the
was
rest of the
this
house.
great
I found some
earthquake?
old papers in the house, plus a page from a phone directory dated 1894.
Oh, that sounds valuable. It's hard to find old documents like that before 1906.
Do you
Okay.
know anything about Valdez?
I don't think so.
Alright.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
Call anytime.
Oh, it happened in 1930s? 1906. Okay. Okay, so up. Doesn't that come from that from that? Okay, wait. That's actually a voice tape used in soundtrack, I think. I'm not creeped out because I heard that in the Cough 99 acid mix for Esaka.
Hello. I was so wrapped up in my book, I didn't hear you come in. My name is Lewis Chandler.
I didn't mean to startle you. I'm Nancy Drew. I came out to help Rose and Abby with the renovations.
Yes, well, I'm very glad you're here.
Are you a friend of Rose?
Yes, I'd like to think so, but I'm an antique dealer and a client told me that Rose and Abby had recently acquired the estate. I'm an authority on the Victorian era, so they were only too happy to let me use the library in exchange for my advice on the renovations.
Okay.
You must know a lot about the house's history.
Actually, I'm a bit in the dark about this particular property. However, as far as Victorian mansions go, I don't see anything remarkable about this one.
Abby thinks the mansion is haunted.
Does she? There have been documented cases of hauntings in older mansions. And I might add, not all of the hauntings were by friendly spirits.
Do you think a ghost is causing these accidents?
Accidents? I know Rose has mentioned some inconveniences like that wall covering and the light supplies, but I would hardly call those accidents. I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment, and although I'd like to talk, I really don't have the time. Please, excuse me.
Okay, so I'll snoop his office instead. There's literally a box called books. Okay, The Fireman by Edmund Dulac. Also known as the Fireman in English Edinburgh Common 500 years. The bird builds a great nest in fires. Okay. Okay. Is it the Phoenix? Yes, it is the Phoenix. Okay, thank you. Is that the only book we are going to read? Oh, a tile. She did mention something about a dumb waiter, right? Okay. CD. Okay, basically do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Okay, so we have to play piano apparently. Mahjong. This is 4. Okay, I know that. Oh, it's a good thing I went to Chinese class for less than a year. Lizzie Applegate. Lizzie Applegate, well loved by San Franciscans, both for her cultural and humanitarian contributions. Lizzie Applegate was a talented actress and songwriter who began her career entertaining minors at local camps. In 1880, Lizzie wrote and starred in the tremendously successful play The Bandit's Treasure, whose cast included Norma Denfin, Lenore Scost, and Pam Dory. This initial success was followed by a string of other hits, including The Riddle of the Chinese Box, The Fire in the Phoenix Eye, The Fire in the Phoenix Eye, and The Rainbow's Gold. So that is Lizzie Applegate. The Theory of Music. Ugh. Fine, I know this, okay? Face and then something, okay? Do I need to read music? Oh no. Wait. Yeah, I guess I can leave this room. Okay, so let's just go and try and fix a dumb waiter.
rope is cut.
Hmm. Sure, don't worry to be somewhere here. Oh, he's not here. Okay.
It's stuck. It's stuck.
Okay. Let's just steal me some tools, which Nancy doesn't want to take. Oh, there we go.
It's stuck.
Okay, the cash register doesn't want to open.
It's stuck.
Everything is stuck. I saw something pass.
Hello.
Where did Abby find those papers that are in the parlor?
She told me they were in her room, which surprised me since it was completely empty when we moved in. Now, the room you're staying in was crammed with furniture. I think most of it was original with the house.
How do you know Lewis?
He stopped by one day to introduce himself. He
Why
seemed
does
awfully
everyone just
curious
stop
about
by?
the property. But he's an antique dealer specializing in the Victorian period. He's been extremely helpful advising us on authentic decor.
Okay.
Have you heard of someone named Lizzie Applegate?
No, I haven't.
You don't know who's that? Okay.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's go snoop into this lady's room. Because it is 5:30. And she is out until 6. Hold on, what's that? Lizzie Applegate and the Bandit. This is boring. Okay. Okay. Her rooms look so. It looks so astrology. I don't know how else to describe it. It just looks like astrology. She even has a Nickelodeon, I guess. Is that what it's called? Her interactive publishing. Agatha Eckhart. Fortune telling for business popularity. Okay, I cannot pronounce that name, so forgive me for that. Oh, drawer. Moon incense. Soothing mystical secrets. Okay, that is the kanji for moon. Actually, I know this, but I'm just going to write down in case someone, maybe one of my family members who don't know how to read Chinese characters, plays this game. Okay. Actually, I have used moon incense before, but not this brand definitely. It was actually really nice. I don't know if that's what the moon smells like, but it was a nice scent, so I didn't mind. The zodiac and you. Mercury Day. That's the person of the. That's the name of the person.
Nancy? Get out of my room!
Okay.
Rose! Rose!
Uh-oh.
Nancy, I'm ashamed of you. Everyone in this house expects some degree of privacy, and you have obviously violated that trust. Your behavior is completely unacceptable. No arguments. I cannot stand to have someone so
Okay.
inconsiderate in my house. I've arranged for Abby to drop you off at the airport. I'm sorry it has to work out this way. Goodbye.
Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. At least we got to know some things. Let's just keep looking at the time. Okay. It's still 5:30. Okay. They were named by Buddha. Before he departed from Earth, he summoned all animals. Rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, boar. Thus, we have 12 signs today. Okay, I don't need this book to know that because I kind of do know. This year is the year of the 2025 is the year of the snake. Next year is the year of the horse. Okay. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, I'm gonna leave right now. Why is the door white on the inside and brown on the outside? Okay, that was a close call. Wait, Louis is MIA now too, right? Sound of woman crying. Uh-oh. Oh no, who's crying? It's getting louder. That's just creepy. Oh no. Okay. Okay, let's go down. Let's go snoop in Louis's room instead. I mean, Louis's office. Okay. Someone's bound to have the key to the attic. Okay. He left his PC on the maze game. Alright. We can play this. M. Okay. I learned this in what's that game named Scarlet Hand. That if you press M, you can see where you are going. Okay. I have written left. Okay. This is a very long maze. Ew. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then okay, storage unit, business entry, laptop, antiques, maintenance, okay, briefcase. Okay. Okay, rubbish. There's nothing in the bin either. Where's this briefcase?
It won't fit.
Where is this briefcase? Is it here? There's a violin here. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to turn this off. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel. All right, bye bye. I'm going to just put here mention one. Okay, in case something goes wrong and I have to restart or whatever. All right, bye bye.